Доброго времени суток, дорогие зрители моего канала. Меня зовут Веритас. Мы продолжаем проходить Enderal.
I've never seen anything so beautiful. Beautiful. Deserted.
И мы преследуем деда, который что-то резко убежал. Здорово. А, понятно, мне нужно с остальными пройти.
Ancient fathers or not, whoever was capable of creating something like this must also have known things. Let's just wait and see.
Father Uralai, Father Jotunax, Father Rajimon, he is here, and he has found you, just as your prophecy foretold. Now open the gates! Why don't you answer? Open the gates!
Oh my. I sense drama.
By the stars! Why do you punish him with silence? He found you. He fulfilled your prophecy. So let him inside. No. No, 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 no! This isn't happening! This isn't happening!
Krumai.
Yes. Yes, he is here. He is sorry, Magistrat. It was a mistake to come here. This place is dead, and the ancient fathers died with it.
Very poetic, Colonel, but now you're overdoing it. Who says they're dead? Maybe your ancient fathers just left. To someplace else.
Yes, I'm sure they did.
Look, I am sorry this place isn't what you had hoped it would be. I really am. But Dalveric is right. You shouldn't jump to conclusions, and despair won't help you either. We should inspect this place before deciding anything. Don't you agree? The only question is how to get inside.
We could try breaking this gate open.
Splendid idea, boy. Do you have a battering ram with you? Myrid-sized, preferably?
This place must have a side entrance. Krumai?
Yes, probably.
Well, then let's go look for it. We split up. Sister Sakarish, you accompany Kermai and take a closer look at the area around the docks. Legium and I will examine the eastern part of the city. And you and Dalveric scout the west. If anyone finds anything, call the rest of the group before doing anything else. Now off you go.
Так, западная
Well,
тут.
I'd say that went differently than expected. But all tragedy aside, this place must be the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Come on, you go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Итак, мне получается сюда, наверное, на запад. Стоп. Как, что? Ну, типа, вот запад, там есть какой-то проход. Там есть, типа, дверь или как, или что? Куда мне идти? Никакого указателя нет. О. Стой!
Good. That looks exactly like what we needed. Anything we should know about the interior, Kermai?
No.
Well then. Legium and Sister Sakarish, you stay and guard the ship. If we haven't returned, or if you haven't heard from us within 12 hours, you're to take the ship back to Ark. Understood?
Understood.
Then let's be off.
Ох ты ж. Так, лихорадка не усиливается, хорошо. Ух ты ж. Ты же не оживешь сейчас? Вы только гляньте, на нас все еще никто не напал.
This is Starling's script, but it's different. Blazes. Can you take a look at that, Kermai?
Of course. He sees. That's very... all right, yes. These are directions. To the left is the Shorai.
Шурай это, блин, название вроде как компании, ну, ребята, которые эту игру разрабатывали.
He thinks the Shorai will lead us to the top of the main tower.
Good. Then left we go.
Зря я, наверное, так отошел от других. Мне сейчас по щам надают. Сейчас эта хрень как оживет. Че, у тебя норм?
I suppose this is where the council held their meetings, isn't it, Kermai? Wait, where is he?
What the heck? He was here a second ago.
Wonderful. We need to find him. Let's split up. We'll meet up again here.
Здесь слишком тихо. Меня напрягает, что ничто не пытается меня убить.
So,
Почему я не могу нажать на рычаг?
any luck? True, but why does this pal just run off like that? That's just plain stupid.
I couldn't agree more, but at least now we have a trail. Let's see if the lever still works.
Нормально, то есть я не могу его потянуть, а бабулька может. Ну спасибо, игра, спасибо. Вот как вот какого вы обо мне мнения?
There you go. Then let's see where that leads.
О. Да ё-моё.
Let's take a look around. He must have gone somewhere.
That's what I concluded.
А, лол.
By the wise hermit. What is this place, Magistra? Can you read the glyphs?
I'll try. Yes, that. Tower of Memories. That should be it. Good question. They look like energy sources, don't they? The same as the Pyreans used. And that power, it's immense. Let me read some more. Blazes, this is tricky, but by Malthus. Yes!
Yes?
We got lucky. The prophet was right. This is an archive. The archive, to be precise. The gathered memories of the ancient starlings.
They don't seem to have memorized a lot then.
We will see about that. Come.
Ну, у вас есть возможность это активировать? Понятно.
And now
Бабка, видимо, может все.
So, Magistra, I'm guessing a word of warning would have killed the drama?
One moment. Here.
Okay.
The starling prophecies were right. The ancient fathers have lived in this place for eras, maybe eons. And throughout the years, they have documented the rise and fall of every civilization. And we're just about to see their memories of the Pyreans. Correct. And they witnessed all of it. Their creation, their bloom, and their downfall. The same goes for many, many cultures that were before them. Well, that's the big question, isn't it? But I fear we have no time to wonder about that. At least not for the moment.
Это вполне может быть совпадением.
Correct. And yet they never helped any of the civilizations that were extinguished by it.
Live and let die.
Who knows? Maybe their hands were tied somehow.
Live and let die.
Or that. But that's just speculation. What we do know is that neither the Red Madness, the High Ones, nor the Cleansing could harm them, and that their knowledge might be the key to completing the beacon. Would you look at that? Welcome to the memories of the ancient fathers. Let's see what we can learn from it. If the Grand Master was right about this, the Pyrean history should perfectly reflect the different phases of the cycle, including the Cleansing.
Так, что из этого я узнаю? Рожденный светом.
That's... let me see. Yes, this is the creation of a theocracy. After the first civilization falls, a second one arises. That is reigned over by a few who proclaim themselves gods. Do you see the hats? These were the sun priests of the Pyrean realm, the equivalent of our Lightborn.
Потом смертные поднимают восстание против так называемых богов и убивают
That's
их.
step number 4.
Это
The
четвертый
downfall
шаг.
of the rulers. For us, it was the Shadow God and Rathsol Renthiel who killed the Light One. In the Pyrean Age, it was this general, Jakal. He was a member of one of the reigning castes himself, but one day he turned against them. He was the Pyrean Shadow God and the Pyrean Terranor Korek all in one, so to speak.
А,
That's the first step of the cycle. Out of nothing, life forms itself. And from that life, man evolves and starts populating the earth. The second step of the cycle, just as the Grandmaster said. A first civilization arises, blossoms, and falls. For us, it was Asadoron's reign of the Eterna, which collapsed after Starfall. Who knows what it was in the age of the Pyreans?
здесь у нас восстание мертвецов и красное безумие, я так понял.
The chaos, the war, the red madness. This is the fifth step, where we are right now. Do you see this shape in the background? This must be the High Ones, who are behind all of it. The cycle nears its end.
Ну и
The
звездец.
sixth step. The cycle concludes, the cleansing happens, and mankind vanishes, just like that. Do you see this temple in the background? This must be the temple in the city of 1,000 floods, the heart of the Pyrean realm. And after the sixth step, it all starts over. So this is the final proof. Everything that has happened to the Pyreans, and probably to those before them too, is now happening to us. That's the question, but by the gods. Malthus blessed mankind. It ascends to the sky, to the High Ones. Mankind doesn't vanish at the end of a cycle. It becomes a High One. That is how they reproduce, how they feed, or whatever you wish to call it. Don't you see? These shapes that ascend skywards. They're thoughts, our consciousness, our souls. And all of them together form a new High One.
So you're saying what a High One really is the consciousness of an entire civilization?
Yes, it's our memories, our thoughts, our dark knowledge, our collective consciousness. This is monstrous. Yes, by the righteous path, that's it. Korek is right. In a way, humanity does reach a new level of existence, because it becomes one of those beasts. Oh, yes, we do. The word of the dead. You said the aged man left it for you, didn't you? Then this is the way. The Numenos. I know what it is. Or rather, what we need to fill it with. The essence of a High One. It's hard to explain. The problem with the High Ones is that they don't have a physical shape, and this makes it hard to fight them. They are everywhere and nowhere, just like the air. This is why we need the beacon to fight it. It has the power to banish them. It's an assumption, but a well-grounded one. What the beacon does is channel massive amounts of energy and unleash it on its core. Isn't it logical, then, that we need something of what we want to banish? Like an energy signature inside it. It might sound far-fetched to you, but it feels right. Well, this is where it gets complicated, but I think I also have an answer to that. The word of the dead. We need to use it on a High One, to enter its mind. If there is any place we can find a High One's essence, it is there.
Well, that's peachy. Now all we have to do is find a High One who allows us to use the word of the dead on him. Should be an easy task, considering that they've already been so cooperative.
That is correct, but I know where to find one. Where the last cleansing took place. That is where we need to go. And once we are there, you need to listen to the echo.
Of
But
course, you can
since
see what
the
happened
high
back
ones
then.
are immaterial, correct, the echo grants you the ability to feel and relive the memories of this world. Yes, this means that we have to find the holy city of the Pyreans, where the last cleansing took place, the city of floods. Yes, but we just learned that devouring us is what allows the High Ones to create a new one of their own. In other words, death is what a High One consists of. It's a giant, sentient, and ethereal corpse in a way. If the word of the dead doesn't work on them, it shouldn't work on anything. At least, that is one way to see it. Let us hope I'm right. Well, I hope this place can help us find the answer. If the ancient starlings witnessed the entire cycle of the Pyreans, then they surely knew a lot about the geography of the world as it was back then as well. We need to keep searching. Come, let us go back to the tower.
Entities are reproduced by devouring the consciousness of an entire civilization. If I didn't know that all this was actually happening, I'd say that someone had one drink too many. It just sounds so bizarre.
Is it? Don't we ourselves breed pigs so that we may eat them once they're fat enough? In a way, the High Ones are just like us, except that it's our thoughts that they are after rather than our bodies. It bears a certain kind of logic. You cannot deny that.
Oh, yes, totally. You know what's kind of funny about all this? Knowing that Korak's story about mankind ascending isn't as stupid as it first sounded. We don't cease to exist, no. We live happily ever after, united into a High One. That's almost consoling.
Yes, but is this new High One really us? Or does it just need us to come forth? Yes, we know now that this is how they reproduce. But we still know far too little. How did they come into being? How long has this been going on? So many questions.
Indeed. But how does the saying go? First kill the predator, then ponder its motivations.
You're a man of great wisdom, my Sir Dalveric. Well then, let's see what...
Kamai?
They are here. They have been here all along.
Kermai! Where by the righteous path were you?
He was a fool to bring you here. You soil-born are too dangerous.
Твою
You've
мать.
always been. But he was too blinded by his dream to finally finish her and sail home.
I don't like this, Magistrate.
What are you talking about, Kermai? The fact that the ancient starlings left this city doesn't have anything to do with us.
Stop
You have-
talking! Darn it, you are so ignorant! They are here, but they won't reveal themselves to us because they don't accept your presence. Because you are unworthy of them. He rationalizes? What do you take him for? A fool? If you would just listen for once in your life, you'd hear them. They're everywhere. He will prove his worth to them. He will show that he deserves to live among them. The soil-born have to die, and then the fathers will reveal themselves. But how?
Kermai, stop this! Right now!
The defense system of...
Я могу в него выстрелить?
They will understand.
To arms.
What is this?
Ох ты ж, блин!
Ass.
Forgive him. It has to be done.
Write the map and leave! But...
Ах, блин, я забыл. Ох ты ж. Ну и хрен и ты встал.
That was all of them, I think.
Да ни хрена, там сзади
That leaves us
Центурион
with the
стоит.
question of what the heck happened up there. The poor Magistra, she didn't deserve that. Yeah, that makes sense. But what now? We need that map to find the city of 1,000 floods, or whatever they call it. And getting out of this place alive wouldn't be too bad either. You're right, we do. That means back by the dock. Come on, let's get back to the elevator.
О, не такой уж он и страшный. А!
Damn it. So much for that. I guess so. Let's look around.
Так, где бы он...
Damn that
мог
old
быть?
fool. Couldn't he have waited until after we were back in Enderal again to have his breakdown? As if this mission wasn't already complicated enough.
Так, повторно не получится. Наверняка где-то тут есть какой-то рычаг, который я не вижу. Даже, блин, хз. Что бы это могло быть? Где бы это могло быть? Я думаю, на этом мы на сегодня закончим. Если вы здесь впервые, вы можете подписаться на канал, поставить лайк, нажать на колокольчик. Меня зовут Веритас, всем до новых встреч, всем пока-пока-пока-пока-пока.